And this segues beautifully into our final award that I think like the themes are really screaming tonight. Talk about a volunteer specialist who joined community health and completely changed the game for us. So I'm closing out the awards portion by presenting our like really most esteemed From the Heart award, which is the Ilene Goodman Award. A quick note on background for this award, which is, I think this is going to be my tears, more meaningful this year. So Ilene Goodman, I actually didn't overlap with her, so I didn't have the chance to know her, but she was a volunteer who was just everywhere and was the fabric of community health. Dang it. And this year, so we have the Goodman family with us, and they've been a community health service family for decades. And this year we lost Ilene's husband, Milt, who also received a legacy award, has been the fabric of community health. So I think, dang it, the meaning behind this award is extra powerful this year and couldn't be better given to anyone but our wonderful Dr. LaMoreaux. The Tuesday and Saturday morning clinics are going hard today. Anna, it's all your clinics, something in the water. So Dr. LaMoreaux, Brian, as he keeps insisting that I call him and I keep forgetting, is our volunteer rheumatologist who's been with us for years. I still remember our orientation really well too. And I share your story where upon like taking the job that you have, you insisted that they give you Tuesday morning so that you could continue practicing your clinical work and volunteer at community health. And I mean, it was like, this is a beautiful human. This is going to be a great match. And I was right. And so since joining community health, Dr. LaMoreaux has completely blown up our rheumatology practice and found so many new innovative ways, look at Grace, to care for our patients, to find patients we weren't caring for, and to expand your impact. Dr. LaMoreaux finds ways to support us on the development side, donating so that we can purchase catalog to do injections, making sure that you're pulling all the company matches you can and making sure Horizon's doing their thing. And most recently, and I know if Mina's still on, Dr. Gallo can attest to this, I know you love to teach. I know I've told you no on bringing shadows. I hate saying no to you. But you've found ways with the residents and like, without any support from any of the staff. Anna just shared with me one day, like, oh yeah, like he organized a little in-service and the Rush residents came early and you know, he did a little talk on rheumatology, just like finding all of these extra ways to value add and to continue to up, you know, your connection to us, to your peers, to our patients. We were talking about you today, talk about complimenting behind your back. I was like, I don't know how to not say the same thing I did when he won the Specialist of the Year, very deservedly. So Dr. Fiala, this could be your future. It's like, he's just so nice. Like you really, you're just such a nice person. And Maria, our staff nurse, was back in admin when I was sharing this. And she was like, oh my God, he is so nice. Even in this note that he put for me to follow up with a patient on a lab, he said like, please thank the patient for coming in and making it in for their appointment. And we're all just like, so this kind of soul matched with the intellect and the compassion and the dedication, who finds their way into all of the like crevices of community health and finds ways to expand those spaces, is exactly what this work is for. So I can keep giving them to you, Dr. LaMoreaux, Brian, but for now, this is yours. My internet is unstable, so I'm going to pass it to you right now.
Thank you, Ava. It's such an incredible honor, and really this is a credit to everybody on the call, everyone in the organization. I think one of the simplest ways for a place to succeed is to just know its mission. And with community health, the mission is the patients, and there is a laser focus on that. And it starts with the leadership, you know, with Steph and Babs and Ava and Emily and the board of directors. And, you know, it's just been such a privilege to be a part of that. And, you know, the extra talk I did was prompted by Mina. You know, he says, hey, there's a rheumatologist here every Tuesday. Teach me some stuff, man. And so I said, what do you want to learn about? And so we just started doing a few of those, and the residents came in and they asked questions. And Anna is the best person ever to be in that clinic. I mean, we thrive on Tuesdays, and it sounds like Saturdays because of her. There's not a thing where Ava says, "Oh, I'll do it later," or "Oh, no." I mean, she is just all over it in a second, and I wish I had that. And then I don't know if Jennifer's on the call, but I got to give her a lot of credit for getting all of those special medicines that are so fun in rheumatology, and companies just donate them to us. And so we have all these ways to take care of these patients in rheumatology, and we make this happen. So our patients are getting incredible care because companies just give it away. And Ava, you mentioned Horizon. I've got to as well. I mean, to let me go for what I call a half day, but really is 2/3 of a day or more every week is just fantastic. And so I view this as kind of a group award. I'm so honored to get it, and it's been a privilege. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian. I think you have to shout the lab team out too. I have to say, you're infamous.
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't going to bring that up, but I learned from Jasmine that I'm called the man of 1,000 tests. And at a different event, Dr. Babs came up and she's like, you're great. You're so great. You're great. Can you do fewer labs? And so I truly am trying. But part of the role of a specialist is I'm the last part, right? I'm the last person somebody might see, and if I don't figure it out, then it's just going to go on and on. And so I'm kind of trying to weigh. I want to know, I want to rule things out, but I'm also trying to be cost conscious, because what Quest does for us is amazing. And so I really don't want to be personally responsible for messing that up. And so I am trying.